Hello YouTube. Today we're going to install the Rampage LED brake light with reverse on a 2019 Ford F-150. Okay, this one we purchased with the lock for the tailgate. So the first thing you'll have to do, if you also have this, just pop this out. Goes right there. Then when you take that out, if you look inside, oops, get it to focus. If you look inside, you put the key, hopefully you don't have in your glove box, to make it easy for the thieves to take that from you. So this is your key. That goes in there with a 1/4 inch. Okay, just turn it. Okay, and as you're turning it, just like any of these type of clamps, this is what's happening. It's releasing that until it opens up, and then of course this just comes off really easy. Then you're going to pry right here. Okay, right here. Just gonna pull back on that. That's gonna come out right there. I would recommend somebody to help you, unlike everything I do by myself, but this, to avoid damaging the tailgate, scratching it or anything like that, definitely it's heavy, so a lot easier with two people. So take both of those, one on each side there, and then you're going to open it slightly, see how that's the angle that has right there. And then when you do that, you're going to be able to lift the tailgate out. I would recommend maybe put a towel, something here like I did, and rest it here, while on the other end, this is what you're working with. Okay, so you know what you're working with. So at the exact right angle, as you open it a little bit, it's just going to, this is going to push that way. Again, careful not to hit anything here with your tailgate to damage it. Okay, again, a lot easier with two people. And when you do that, the tailgate just comes off. Okay, there's your tailgate. There's the left side as you're facing the rear of the vehicle. That's what's holding it. Also, in order to do that easier, these right here will help you. Okay, you'll need 4 of these. You don't need 25, but you'll need 4 of these, so you don't have to cut the wires. You just splice right into the factory harness. Okay, actually, because of the what that model has with the camera and the backup camera and the trailer hitch backup, it's going to be a lot easier to go into here. So what you want to do, if you look up here, okay, this is what you got to work with. Just press here. Oops. Just press down here. That's going to release your 7-pin connector, and it's going to be a lot easier to splice into here. It looks like actually they're even the same colors. I'll verify, but it's going to be a lot easier into here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here. Now, if you've never used one of these before, they're pretty easy. Basically what you do is you're going to see the 2 grooves there on the left and the right. So the one on the left, which is the only one that goes through, you're going to put your OEM wire through there. Okay, just slide it in there. And then on the other end, hopefully if this can focus, you're going to see this is a shorter end as it faces me on the right. And as I flip it, it becomes the left, which is longer. So on that longer end, you're going to slide whatever wiring you're trying to connect to your OEM. Okay, and if you look here, the way it's shaped, if you look on the metal piece there, the way it's open, that's what's going to happen. That's going to grab both of your wires and put them together. Okay, like always, the change of weather is changing everything on me. So I'm going to need to put the tailgate back to hopefully get covered a little bit because it's starting to rain. So I'm just going to start now with this, because of this right here that this one includes. and this is the long one. Should have bought the one that's 48, so it would have come up to here. Now I'm gonna have to put these stupid things on here to help it stick out a little bit. So what you want to do, of course, because you've had the tailgate there for X amount of years, you probably never cleaned. So I would recommend with soap, like dishwashing liquid and a good sponge, go ahead and clean everywhere where that's going to touch, even though in my case it's going to be only 4. But if you're lucky enough to be able to get the whole thing, it rests there on the bottom. So go ahead and clean that. And after it dries, then I would recommend with alcohol and maybe a paper towel, whatever, or a nice t-shirt, cotton t-shirt, go ahead with alcohol and go through there again. You want to make sure you remove all the dirt and any wax, anything like that, so that the tape goes ahead and sticks good. Okay, so again, in my case, I put these about, worked out around 10 inches there, which of course I don't like it. I would much rather have that on there, but because it's so long, and again, this stupid security here for the tailgate, I'm not able to do that. So just went ahead and did that. Okay, so there's your first of the 4, the yellow on yellow. So again, just the wiring harness goes through the first hole, and then the wire that you're trying to hook up goes in through the long end and just squeeze down, and then it should just clip. There you go. 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, there's our second one, brown on brown. That's what happens when you try to work with a Belgian Malinois next to you. Okay, number 3, green on green. Okay, and your 4th one, which is the from the wiring harness, the ground one, goes to the thick white wire. So the white thick one from here is your white from your harness. And then the last one is going to be the other white, which is separate, which is your reverse. Okay, sorry, and the video was ruined, and I don't edit my videos because of a quick storm here. But the last one, it's an easy one. It was the one that's separate, the white that goes on that that gray wire that I think I was trying to film before the rain started. And then that's pretty much it. Let's see if I can finish. Okay, got all the wires in. The gray one, which goes on the, remember, on the white that's separate, which is your reverse light. And then put the 7-pin connector back in. Sorry about the lighting. Okay, there it is. And then now I'm going to put that back on and connect this back up and test it before finishing off.